cheap wine. Ain't no better than all these bones. Men here buy cheap wine. Oh, I'm leaning against the counter on gloomy days. Snow falls to the sidewalks and winds away far away. The moms and the hustlers, rude kids. I can't stand the sight of them. I wish I could sell this place. I wish I could buy both. I'd sail away. These old ladies, man by the cheap wine. Ain't no better than all man by the cheap wine. Lord, I know I ain't got it so bad I can go home at night. Sometimes I'll quit drinking when I wanna. Ain't nobody here to bother me. There ain't no one here to bother me. I'll keep this store past curfew, so that's when I have to go home. These old ladies, men here by the cheap wine. Ain't no better than all small men here by the cheap wine. I never meant to do anything wrong, do any harm, Lord. I framed that kid. He wasn't so bright, he was drunk all the time. Anyway, they killed him, not me. I've got a business here to run. Oh, I've got property here. He had nothing. Oh, these old ladies, man here by the cheap wine. Ain't no better than all these bombs. Man here by the cheap wine. Oh, I ain't better than all this, and I'm crazy, damn it, can go to hell, I'm better than this. I make my own way. I open the store an hour before daybreak. All the labels missing out. I'm so tired of all the labels. Well, just say it. It's cheap wine.
My name is Charlie Parr. I don't currently have a job, but I play guitar in bars and stuff around the state.
All right. How long have you been playing in Minnesota?
Well, I started playing out in the late '80s, and then started kind of taking it seriously around '99. And I started recording in '99, and I quit my job about 5 years ago.
Right on. What was the inspiration for some of your songs? Like, if you'd give me any sort of inspiration for, let's say, such and such, just in the form of a straight answer, not like I'm asking the question or anything.
Cheap wine. Well, the inspiration for Cheap Wine is I was trying to write a short story, and I wasn't working out. It's about a liquor store owner who's really dissatisfied with his life. It's a longer story. It's actually, I made 4 songs out of that one story that I was trying to write. And Cheap Wine is one of those songs. It's got to do with the liquor store owner character in the story. The story was horrible. It was really, really bad. I'm not a writer, but that's kind of where the song comes from, and it's inspired by the neighborhood I was living in at the time, which was Elliott Park in downtown Minneapolis. It's a good neighborhood to live in, but a lot of interesting characters around there, I guess.
Yeah. Let's see. What is your general anything special you do to set up for a show, or?
No, I should be. I met a guy in Cork, like last week, who said to me, he said, "Do you do stretches?" And I said, "No." And he said, "One of these mornings you're going to wake up with hands like claws." I'm like, oh God. So now I'm scared to death, and I'm going to have to start stretching before my shows. But no, I don't. I have a cup of coffee and just, enjoy the fact that I'm doing this kind of stuff. That's all.
Where do you see yourself going with music in the next few years, and if you want to incorporate like Minneapolis or Duluth or anything like location-wise?
I don't know. I've just really enjoyed kind of where I'm at. My wife's been encouraging me to make plans, for the future. But I haven't gotten around to it yet. If I could keep on doing stuff like this, I'd be very, very happy. And if I could do, more of it, I'd be just as happy. I just like sitting down playing guitar. That's what I like best. That's my goal, I guess. More sitting down and playing guitar.
Right on. If you want to look right into the lens and say something to your fans, you're down for that?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for buying the records and coming to the shows and being so nice to me. I appreciate it. I'm a terrible interview subject, man.